guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer, and to all of you that keep coming back, hello and welcome back. Quick reminder, if you've never subscribed, just to remind you to click that red button there that says subscribe, and after that click the bell sign. That way you get notification whenever I upload a new video. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Christmas, and I'm going to try my best not to make this video too long. Basically, there's so much being said about Christmas. Some people believe that we shouldn't celebrate Christmas. Some people believe that we should. Some people say all these things about it having a pagan history or whatever. Long story short, as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing wrong with celebrating Christmas. To start with, you hear some people say Jesus was not born on the 25th. You know, nobody knows when he was born. No true Christian that knows what the Bible says will say that Jesus was born on the 25th. The Bible never told us that Jesus was born on the 25th. The Bible never told us when he was born, the date he was born. No, we don't know the date he was born. But let me tell you guys this. I come from a place, like the place where my parents come from. You know, it took a long time for civilization to come to the village where my parents come from, and a lot of them have no birth certificates. A lot of them do not even know when they were born. At the end of the day, people pick a random day and decide to celebrate on that day. You know, some people, their children decide to pick a random day and celebrate their parents' birthday on that day. That's not the date of birth, but it's just a day they pick to celebrate the birth of their parents. If we can do that for our parents, why can't people that believe in Jesus do the same? Like, what is wrong with that? We don't know the day Jesus died, but we celebrate Easter as well. People talk about the pagan history and everything. There has never been pagan history behind my celebration of Christmas. Never. I celebrate Christmas, and when I celebrate Christmas, I'm celebrating it with Jesus on my mind. I'm celebrating it with the right intentions. I'm not celebrating it with anything pagan in my mind. I never started Christmas with paganism on my mind, because there's nothing wrong with taking something bad and turning it around to something good. If it had pagan history, but somehow we have succeeded in taking it from that and making it a day to celebrate Jesus, I personally do not see anything wrong with that. And as you can see here, I have Christmas tree as well. I've heard so many people say so many things about Christmas tree. Oh, it's worshipping of a tree. Or no, I have a Christmas tree as a form of decoration. I've never bowed down to this tree. It's not plastic. I've always preferred a real tree. I've never used the plastic tree for Christmas. That's my preference. But have I ever bowed down to a Christmas tree? No. Do I idolize it or worship it? No. It is just a form of decoration. If we can decorate our homes with balloons or whatever for our own birthdays, what is wrong in celebrating Jesus' birthday, you know, with decorations? Some people have tried to explain the symbolism of a tree, and people talk about the star at the top. I'm going to be honest and tell you that I have loved Christmas tree, because growing up in Nigeria, we had Christmas tree, which was, you know, we always had Christmas tree for Christmas. It was plastic, you know, plastic Christmas tree for Christmas. It's something that I've kind of associated with Christmas. A bit of decoration for the fun or whatever. I don't believe, like, I don't know, some people say the history behind the tree or whatever. I do not associate myself with that history. I do not do whatever the pagan reasons some people had Christmas tree. So that is what they did. I have never had any other motive for a Christmas tree in my house. Never bow down to a Christmas tree. So at the end of the day, are we going to say, because of this story about Christmas tree or what those people did with Christmas tree or whatever, we don't always have to reject things because of what other people did with it? Think about it. Some people do some weird stuff with bananas and cucumbers. But does it mean we should stop eating them? No, we know what we use them for. At the end of the day, whatever they do is their business. They may be history or whatever. That has never been my reason for celebrating Christmas. Never. There are some things about Christmas we need to be conscious of and begin to work on, is when it comes to over commercializing of Christmas. People emptying their bank accounts just to celebrate Christmas. It's just a waste, because, you know, Christmas is just a day. I've never borrowed money ever to celebrate Christmas, but I know people that have. Some people take it overboard. You know, some people take it overboard, or, you know, start getting themselves into financial troubles. I think people should avoid that. I think when it comes to Christmas, my biggest thing that I hate, that definitely associated with Western society, is Santa Claus. I don't understand why parents would lie to their children so much about Santa Claus coming down the chimney, Santa Claus being this magical figure or whatever. That is not what it's about at all. There are a lot of children in the Western society that have no clue about what Christmas is about. As far as they are concerned, it's the day that Santa comes down the chimney. You know, my thing is this. How do you, Christianity or no Christianity, how do you as a parent lie to your child about something like this? And these lies would carry on for years. Like they wait until the child is a teenager before they tell them the truth. How then are you going to convince your child later on in life, you know, and try to tell them that telling the lie is a bad thing when you lie for them for the first 13 years of their life about Santa? I actually feel like it's irresponsible to do that. Like, it is irresponsible to do that. Why would you lie about something like that? You know, that is where I have an issue when it comes to stuff like Santa. It is just like it's getting to the point of being completely ridiculous. I've never ever lied to my children about Santa. A lot of children are heartbroken when they find that after how many years that Santa was never this magical figure. There's this guy I watch on YouTube, and you know, he's into like Christian messages and stuff like that. I really do appreciate a lot of his videos, but I watched the video of his and he explained how he stopped celebrating Christmas. And one thing that he said that really did, you know, break my heart was he talked about how Christmas was so magical in his house because of the way Santa was presented. The children waited for Christmas because of Santa. He said after he found out that Santa was not real, that it was a lie, he said that ruined Christmas for him, and he just had that he just developed this negative association with Christmas because it's like the biggest lie of his life. You know, happens to be the thing that he loved so much. He loved Christmas so much, and that brought that negative feelings to him. You know, he doesn't want to have anything to do with Christmas anymore, being that the biggest lie that his parents ever told him is associated with Christmas. You know, the broken trust. You know, to imagine that all these grown-ups, aunties and uncles and grandparents and everybody they've been lying to a child for so many years that there's this magical figure. I do not understand how parents do it. I would never lie to my children about, you know, why would you lie to your children about Santa? Like, I don't even know how Santa came into the picture. Where I used to work, and this co-worker was like, oh, your children must be excited for Santa. And I was like, no, we don't do Santa in my house. She was like, oh, poor kids. I was like, no, what do you mean? I said, my children get presents, but they don't get lied to. That there is a magical figure that does not even exist. I said my children get presents, and they get presents from their parents, and they learn that you'll be grateful to God for the presents that you get, because God made it possible for your parents to be able to provide these things for you. That way you're teaching your children to be grateful. Even as a Christian, that way you're teaching your children to be grateful for what they get for Christmas Day, because God made it possible. Because, you know, you to have good health, to be able to go to work, to even have a job, to make the money to buy them present for Christmas, you know, it's something to be grateful to God about. So what will I tell my children that there's a magical figure? One, you're lying to your children, and secondly, you're letting the so-called Santa take the glory. No, you know, parents should let their children appreciate what their parents put to Christmas. I can't imagine allowing Santa or Santi, the non-existent Santi, I can't imagine letting him take the glory for the present that I bought with my own money. Like, it doesn't make sense. At the end of the day, like I said, the real glory should go to the God that made it possible for you to be able to even afford to buy your children presents. You know, all these things about the origin of Christmas was this, was that. I never had all of that in mind, and I personally, it doesn't concern me. You know, from day one, I've known Christmas as a celebration of the day Jesus was born. Nobody ever lied to me that it's actually the day he was born. It has always been made clear that it is a day that has been picked to celebrate his birth. I've always celebrated Christmas as a remembrance of the birth of Christ. It has never had anything pagan to do with my celebration of Christmas. You know, something else I want us to realize, that whether you celebrate it or not, it doesn't add or subtract from your Christian faith. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't give you a ticket to heaven. It doesn't. Oh, it used to be a pagan celebration and then the Christians hijacked it or whatever. It's a good thing that we were able to hijack it, whatever, and make it ours. A lot of things in Christianity are being hijacked and turned into worldly things. Let's be honest, there's so much worldliness coming into our Christianity. But to imagine that there was something that was out there that we were able to hijack, I don't see anything wrong with that. I've heard some people talk about the symbolism of the Christmas tree, you know, what the Christmas tree symbolizes and all of these things. For me, it's just a decoration. It's just a decoration. A tree and some lights. You know, there's nothing wrong. I personally do not feel anything wrong with that. We hear all these things about the conspiracy about Christmas and that conspiracy. I honestly do not care about these conspiracies. I honestly do not care about these conspiracies, because none of them is at the back of my mind when I celebrate Christmas. None whatsoever. There's nowhere in the Bible that says we should celebrate Christmas. Whether you celebrate or you don't celebrate, it doesn't make you more of a Christian. No, it doesn't. If we can pick a date to celebrate the birth of our parents or our grandparents that we don't know their date of birth, I honestly do not see anything wrong in picking a date to celebrate the day Jesus was born. I can't even imagine Jesus being offended that we decided to pick a date to celebrate his birthday. I just wanted to make this quick video, and yes, I celebrate Christmas and I plan to keep celebrating Christmas. If you do not, that's fine. It's okay to celebrate it or not to celebrate it. It doesn't make you wholly a Christian. I just wanted to come here and make this quick video. To those of you that do not celebrate, I wish you have a good day. To those of you that celebrate, I'm just going to quickly wish you a Merry Christmas. And to everyone, I'm just going to say a Happy New Year in advance. And with that, I'm just going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.